Hello everyone, welcome to the algo trading webinar organized by Quantiply. So we are going to start the session exactly at 2 p.m. And yeah, if you have any queries till then, you can put it in the chat box in Q&A, and surely we will be answering your each and every question in the middle as well as at the end of the webinar. So, hi guys, my name is Jainesh Kasliwal and I'm an active user of Quantiply. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about an algo trading strategy that can be run on Quantiply platform. So we are going to discuss about 4 to 6 strategies that will be the combination of option buying as well as option selling strategies. Now, let me introduce myself. So I am an active user as well as an active trader of options here, and I have been trading options from the past 1.5 years, and I have deployed approximately 2.5 to 3 crores across 25 to 30 options trading strategies. So I do option buying as well as option selling here with majority allocation in option selling strategies. Apart from that, let me introduce the Quantiply platform. So Quantiply platform was introduced and launched by Abhisha and his team. They were the main engineers that designed the NSE website as well as the application. So they have been actively trading or they have been actively algo trading since the first time when Zerodha had launched their API in 2017, right? So they are actively trading on Quantiply platform, and they are testing few new strategies and developing the platform every day, right? So apart from that, so Quantiply is also known for its instant error-free execution and reliability in the live market. So they provide live market support as well as very simple UI where you can start various option strategies that can be backtested on StockMark platform here, right? So basically, what are some of the salient features of Quantiply? Now, the best part of Quantiply platform is that it is a web-based app where, I mean, you can assume that it is fully cloud-based and you do not have to keep the laptop or the phone open, right? Apart from that, it has instant execution without delays, and you can add n number of IDs, n number of clients. You can run as many strategies as you want. So currently, the terminal that you see is my personal account in Quantiply. So as you can clearly see that I am running approximately 9 accounts in my one Quantiply account, and I am running over 60 strategies. Okay, so these strategies are being run simultaneously across each and every account, right? So there is no execution delay even if you run 500 strategies, and even if you add 50-60 brokers under one Quantiply account, right? It is very easy to set up in Quantiply. And let me just show you what are the different brokers that are supported here, right? So basically what you have to do is you just have to go to quantiply.tech here. Once you go on quantiply.tech, you can see the main screen here where you can see the supported brokers. So the supported brokers are approximately 13, where Zerodha, Fires, IFL, Angel, Upstocks, Duck, 5paisa, Shunya, Flat Trade, Kotak, Trade Genie, AC Agrawal. So there are a lot of brokers that can be configured in Quantiply. And the best part is the Quantiply has a very modern user interface. So you can design a strategy very easily. You do not have to worry about the execution delay or any kind of errors here, right? So they do provide live market support, and in the live market, obviously, if you have any kind of queries here, right? So let us move forward to the strategy part, and let us understand what is the basics of a strategy and how do you configure a strategy in Quantiply platform here, right? So now that you see the terminal of StockMark, तो ये StockMark का आपको टर्मिनल दिख रहा है इधर. इधर हमने कुछ पहले से ही स्ट्रैटेजीज को टेस्ट करके आपको जो भी स्ट्रैटेजीज मैं बता रहा हूँ, so whatever strategies that I'm showing you are being traded in the live market by a variety or by a large number of traders, including me, obviously. So these are tradable strategies in the live market, but definitely I'll give you a disclaimer that this is you can definitely improve these strategies, and these strategies are for educational purposes. You will be shared with the link of these strategies of StockMark platform. सो आपको स्टॉकमॉक प्लेटफॉर्म का ये जो स्ट्रैटेजी का बास्केट का लिंक है ये भी आपके साथ में शेयर किया जाएगा. सो यू कैन टेस्ट दी स्ट्रैटेजीज, add improvements, and we will understand how do you put these strategies on Quantiply platform here, right? So let me just explain you one of the most basic features of range breakout strategy, that is the option buying strategy, one of the highest profitable strategies that I am personally trading across all my accounts here. So what do you mean by range breakout? Now range breakout basically means that during certain periods in the market, generally market stays completely sideways. Okay, so generally in the morning time, let's say from 9:15 to 10:30, this is the morning time where the volatility is at, let's say, one of the highest, and the market trades into a range here. So let's say that we will take an example of Bank Nifty, as majority of the traders are as majority of the people trade Bank Nifty, right? तो बैंक निफ्टी का अगर हमने रेंज मार्क कर लिया, लेट्स से 9:20 से लेकर 10:30 तक का या 10 o'clock तक का. सो जनरली क्या होता है कि ये पीरियड में आपका जो मार्केट है एक रेंज में फंसा हुआ रहता है, और इसके बाद में आपको देखने को मिलेगा कि मार्केट में एक रेंज का ब्रेकआउट आएगा. ओके, सो रेंज ब्रेकआउट आएगा या ब्रेकडाउन आएगा इस रेंज का. नाउ लेट्स से इफ मार्केट मूव्स अप और बैंक निफ्टी मूव्स अप, वी विल कॉल इट एज अ बुलिश सेंटिमेंट. इफ मार्केट्स मूव डाउन, then we will call it as a bearish sentiment in this case, right? So अगर मार्केट अगर बैंक निफ्टी ऊपर जाता है तो हमें फायदा कब होगा? जब हम कॉल ऑप्शन बाइंग करेंगे, सीई बाय और पीई सेल, राइट? अगर मार्केट ऊपर जाएगा, अगर हमने कॉल ऑप्शन बाय किया है तो हमें फायदा होगा. अगर मार्केट नीचे जाएगा, अगर हमने पुट ऑप्शन बाय किया है तो हमें फायदा होगा, राइट? सो ये बेसिक आइडिया है रेंज ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रैटेजीज का, जहां पर हम एक मॉर्निंग टाइम में एक रेंज ब्रेकआउट ट्रेड करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, ओपनिंग रेंज ब्रेकआउट जिसे कहते हैं. एंड इन द आफ्टरनून टाइम, एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, लाइक नियर 2:30 3 o'clock, we are trying to trade the closing range breakout. Okay, so first let us understand the strategy here. That is one of my favorite strategies, and that is known as the 200 CPR range breakout strategy. Now in this strategy we will understand the basics of first स्टॉकमॉक प्लेटफॉर्म. तो स्टॉकमॉक प्लेटफॉर्म पे इधर आपको दिख रहा है कि लेफ्ट साइड में आई हैव सिलेक्टेड द इंडेक्स. हियर आई हैव सिलेक्टेड द बैंक निफ्टी इंडेक्स. लॉट साइज इज 1 लॉट साइज, and what I am trying to do, I am trying to buy the options here. So that is why I have selected buy here. If I select sell, then it will be sell of the option, but I am buying the option. Now in this case we are buying a option that is greater than 200 rupees call, greater than 200 rupees put. The target on that particular option is 300% of the range basically. तो अगर in very simple language, let's see, हमने सबसे पहले 9:20 से लेकर 10:30 तक we have drawn the range of the option that is greater than 200. So let's see if the call option has a range of 210 to 240. This is the range of the call option, and the put option has a range of, let's say, 220 to 270. These are just hypothetical numbers, just to explain you how it goes. Right now it is not compulsory that if you have selected options that is greater than 200, it will be always 200 rupees. It could be 210, it could be 220. Option price that is immediately above 200 will be selected here. Okay, so that is the first understanding that you have, that is the first thing that you have to remember. Option price which is immediately greater than 200, it could be 205 also, it could be 240 also in case of call and in case of put here, right? So we have the two options. Now here we will check the range. So what is the range here? The range of this is 30 points. Okay, and here the range is 50 points. So this is a very important thing that you have to remember, that range of the option price is a very important aspect, because based on this range the target and the stop loss is being decided. So target here we have selected target of 300% of the range. That means if the range is 30, what will be the target? The target will be 90 points. And SL percentage basically is 50% of the range. Now SL percentage will be calculated based on the entry price. So here if the entry is being done on 240, what will be the 50%, What will be the stop loss in this case? Stop loss will be range, that is the 30 points. ओके सो 30 पॉइंट्स का रेंज है, इसमें हमने 50% का रेंज है स्टॉप लॉस में. सो 50% ऑफ 30 विल बी ऑब्वियसली 15 पॉइंट्स. सो एंट्री विल बी 240, स्टॉप लॉस विल बी 240 minus 15, that is 225 will be my stop loss in this case. Here what will be my stop loss? 270 is my entry price. Stop loss will be 270 minus 25 points. That will be 245, right? So this will be the 245 will be my stop loss. Here the stop loss will be 225 here. Okay, now you can let me just give you an idea that you can backtest the strategies. Now you can backtest the strategies with various time periods. You can change the entry time of the strategies. You can change the target percentage ranges of the strategies. You can change the stop loss percentage of strategy here. You can also add trailing stop losses if you want. Exit time you can change. M2M stop loss you can change. You can the main purpose of showing you this strategy is to give you an idea on how you can design a strategy here. Okay, so now we have kept a M2M stop loss of 1200 rupees per lot. Now what is the logic behind 200 to 1200 rupees basically is, now sometimes it could be possible that the morning time would be very volatile and the range would be, let's say 200 points in this example. Okay, it could be possible that the range itself becomes 200 points of the option. So in this case, I do not want to lose a very big amount if in case of reversal, and that is why M2M stop loss we have kept is at 1200 rupees per lot here. Now, very important thing, if I am trading with 5 lots, it will be automatically, it is automatically logical that for one lot, if it is 1200 rupees, so for 5 lots will be 5 into 1200 rupees. Okay, that will be 6000. Okay, if I'm trading with 7 lots, then it will be 1200 into 7. Below that, the main one of the important things that we are trying to do, we are trying to trail the stop loss. So if lock minimum profit, so if profit reaches 1500 rupees, we are locking the minimum profit at 0 rupees. Now locking the minimum profit at 0 rupees basically means that once we have gained 100 points, 1500 rupees basically means 100 points, right? 1500 rupees will be 100 points because 15 का लॉट साइज है बैंक निफ्टी का. तो अगर 100 पॉइंट अगर हमें गेन मिल जाता है एक लॉट में, we are trailing or moving the M2M stop loss to 0 rupees here. Okay, so let me just tell you that if you are unable to follow the strategy here, do let me know in the chat section. You can put it in the questions and I will be answering that. Okay, and let me know if I am going too fast, right? तो अभी हमने देखा कि 1500 रुपए का अगर हमारा प्रॉफिट आ जाता है तो हमने M2M स्टॉप लॉस 0 पे ला लिया. तो अगर हम 6 लॉट में ट्रेड करेंगे तो 6 लॉट में ट्रेड करने के बाद में अभी 1500 इंटू 6 हो जाएगा ये ऑटोमेटिकली, राइट? सो ये हमारी फर्स्ट स्ट्रैटेजी हुई. अब इसके अंदर हमने एंट्री टाइम जो था 9:20 से लेकर 10:30 था और एग्जिट टाइम जो था हमने 2:20 रखा हुआ है. क्यों? क्योंकि 2:30 से हम एक नई स्ट्रैटेजी ट्रेड करेंगे, दैट विल बी द क्लोजिंग रेंज ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रैटेजी हियर. सो आई विल मूव फॉरवर्ड टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट हियर. ओके, हियर लॉक एंड ट्रेल बेसिकली मींस लेट्स से 1500 रुपीस टू 0. इसका मतलब क्या है? जैसे ही हमारा प्रॉफिट 1500 रुपए टच करेगा, M2M प्रॉफिट हमारा 1500 रुपए टच करेगा, हमारा जो M2M मैक्स लॉस था 1200 रुपीस, that will be trailed to 0 rupees now. So once I am in 1500 rupees profit, will I be booking a loss in this strategy? Check out the QA questions here. Can we make it every 500 profit trail by 500? Now let me just give you an idea that you can definitely backtest these strategies with different numbers, right? So what you can do is, I have found a very good result with 1500 and 0 combination. You can change the number to 500 as well and backtest the strategy. If you find that this number or this lock and trail is more profitable than the original one, then you can run the strategy. Let me just explain you once again. So अगर इधर हमने देखा था कि कॉल ऑप्शन के साइड में हमारा एक रेंज बन गया है कुछ सर्टेन पॉइंट्स का 220 से लेकर 250 तक का, फिर पुट ऑप्शन के इसमें हमारा रेंज इसमें हमारा रेंज बन गया है लेट्स से 210 से लेकर 270 तक का। नाउ अगर मार्केट ऊपर जाता है तो हम कॉल ऑप्शन के हाई के ब्रेकआउट का वेट करेंगे, अगर हम मार्केट नीचे जाता है तो हम पुट ऑप्शन के हाई के ब्रेकआउट का वेट करेंगे, राइट? बिकॉज wherever market will go, the option price is going to increase. Even if bank nifty breaks down, we are going to look at the chart of the option price here and not on the chart of index here. Okay, so that is very important thing here. In this scenario, it is possible that call option can also be bought. It is also possible that put option can also be bought. तो कहीं पे भी अगर ब्रेकआउट आएगा कॉल ऑप्शन के साइड में या पुट ऑप्शन के साइड में रेंज का, तो दोनों में से कोई भी ऑप्शन बाइंग हो सकती है। एंड दीज स्ट्रैटेजीज आर बीइंग रन एवरी डे, सो देयर इज नो डे वाइज स्ट्रैटेजी दैट वी आर रनिंग, वी आर रनिंग द स्ट्रैटेजी ईच एंड एवरी डे। नाउ बेस्ट पार्ट, क्या आपको इस स्ट्रैटेजी में ऑप्शन का चार्ट खुलकर देखना है? ऑप्शन हम क्वांटिप्लाई का यूज ही इसलिए कर रहे हैं ताकि आपको कुछ करने की जरूरत ही ना पड़े। बेस्ट पार्ट इज क्वांटिप्लाई विल ऑटोमेटिकली कैलकुलेट द रेंज ऑफ द ऑप्शन प्राइस। ओके, सो द बेस्ट पार्ट इज क्वांटिप्लाई विल ऑटोमेटिकली कैलकुलेट द रेंज ऑफ द ऑप्शन प्राइस. It is automatically put the buy order of, it will automatically put the buy order of call as well as put. It will automatically put the target as well as stop loss, and it will trail the strategies as well as put the M2M loss. हम नेक्स्ट सेशन में डिस्कस करेंगे इस स्ट्रैटेजी को क्वांटिप्लाई में कैसे ऐड करना है। बट द बेस्ट पार्ट हियर, दैट इज द बेस्ट पार्ट, कि आपको इस केस में कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपको एक ही बार इस स्ट्रैटेजी को क्वांटिप्लाई में ऐड करना है। मैं वो बताऊंगा कि कैसे ऐड करेंगे, और उसके बाद से सब कुछ क्वांटिप्लाई ही करेगा अपने ऑटोमेटिकली, इवन एंटरिंग द स्ट्रैटेजी, एग्जिटिंग द स्ट्रैटेजी। जैसे ही आप लॉग इन कर देते हो, वंस यू लॉग इन and enable the algos, even if you throw your phone in water, even if you go to Himalayas, it does not matter because the strategies are being run on cloud based platform. So no active connection of internet is required once you have enabled the strategy, once you have set up the strategies here. So that is one of the best part. Why are we running the strategy? So that why are we doing algo trading? Because so that we can be so that as working professionals we can run our own jobs as well as businesses, and the strategies as well as the entry exit part is being taken care by the Quantiplay platform. Okay, so backtest result मैं आपको बताऊंगा, don't worry, I'll just share the link here again. I'll share the entire stock mock link with you so that you can backtest it again on your own. But I will be showing you the backtest results right now as well. So in the chat box, I have shared the stock mock link with you all. Now, I will be explaining you all about the Quantiplay platform once we have understood the basics of the strategy here. Okay. So फिर मैं आपको Quantiplay platform के सारे features और आपको बताऊंगा कि क्या क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है Quantiplay पे. Right? So any queries related to the strategy only as of now? सबको आइडिया समझ में आ गया स्ट्रैटेजी हम क्यों कर रहे हैं? हम एक रेंज के ब्रेकआउट का वेट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। जैसे ही कोई भी साइड में रेंज ब्रेकआउट आएगा, कॉल ऑप्शन की साइड में या पुट ऑप्शन के साइड में, हम उस स्ट्रैटेजी में कॉल ऑप्शन बाइंग करेंगे या पुट ऑप्शन बाइंग करेंगे जैसे ही रेंज ब्रेकआउट आएगा। ओके, आई जस्ट वेट फॉर अ फ्यू मिनट्स, few seconds here. अगर किसी को और कुछ क्वेरी है तो वो पूछ सकता है। Would volatility help this strategy? It does not matter in case of volatility because the strategy has been profitable across all VIX environment from 10 VIX to in 2020 where the VIX was over 80. So the strategy has been profitable in all VIX environment. and yeah, you can run the strategy. Any further queries related to the strategy part here? Sorry, this strategy will be explained only on the Quantiplier platform, and we are not going to configure this strategy on any other other softwares or other platforms here. Okay. और कुछ questions है? I think so. All of the queries have been answered here. Do you trade it on expiry as well? Of the buying strategy is loss making on expiry. Now the best part is expiries. You know, the recent expiries will be a good option to trade these strategies, because you have also seen that options go 5x 7x in case of a trending move. So we run the strategy on the expiries as well. Okay, so let me just show you a combination of two option buying strategies here, and approximately, see, this is the back tested result of two option buying strategies that we are discussing, that can be run in 50 to 60,000 rupees. The capital required is approximately 60,000, and if you want to be safe, you can put some more additional capital, let's say 80 to 90,000 rupees. Now here, if we see the backtested data in 2019, the result, even if you keep, let's assume that we keep 1 lakh rupees as 1 lakh rupees as the required margin. In 2019, it was a 2 lakh rupees profit. In 2020, it was 1,60,000 profit. 21, it was minor profit. 22, 1 lakh rupees profit, and 23, 1,42,000 rupees profit. So even if you keep higher margin to run the strategy as well, it is still highly profitable. Now you may be thinking that this is just a backtested data and results will not match. Believe me, if you follow me on various platforms like YouTube or Twitter, I have shown you the live as well as the backtested data of the many option selling as well as buying strategies. So every day I share my PNL, whatever the strategies that I'm running on my Twitter handle, that is Jainesh Kasliwal, where I use Quantiplier platform to run these strategies, and I use a Stockmark platform to backtest these strategies here. Okay, so the second option buying strategy that we are going to discuss is the 3 p.m. option buying strategy, where we are trading ITM 1 option, in the money 1 option of call, as well as in the money 1 option of put. We are using the range or marking the range from 2:30 to 3 o'clock, that is 2:59. And once the range, similar concept, once the range of this gets broken, we are going to buy either the call option or the put option if the range gets broken. Now, it could be possible that आफ्टरनून रेंज में नॉट गेट ब्रोकन. ओके, आधे घंटे का जो रेंज बनाया हमने वो ब्रेक हो या ना हो, ये पॉसिबल, वो ब्रेक नहीं हो, ये भी पॉसिबिलिटी है. बट मॉर्निंग रेंजेस आर जनरली ब्रोकन हियर. So you will also see many times that the first strategy, that is the 3 p.m. option buying strategy, sometimes there are no trades being taken in that particular strategy. We are keeping a stop loss of 40% on individual leg here. This is the best result that I am sharing with you, and the exit time for the strategy is 3:20. Here the start time that I have selected is from 2:30 to 2:59 basically, right? So this is the backtested data of these two strategies together of option buying, which can be run in approximately 60,000 rupees capital for two lots each. Now if I'm using 2 lots, okay, if I'm using the question, I'm asking a question to everyone. If I am using 2 lots, then what will be the total M2M stop loss that will be taken here? Why are we not referring to underlying index? So best part, why aren't we referring to underlying indexes? The problem with underlying, I have traded many option strategies. Underlying has a lot of slippage. So once you backtest a strategy with underlying, the live and the backtest result do not match. The live result will be very different to the underlying, because in case of spikes, in case of sudden spikes in the index, and underlying is much more volatile than the option chart. Okay, so that is why we are not using the strategy on underlying. Okay, now if partial booking is not allowed, then can we deploy the same strategy twice with aim of partial profit booking? Yes, what you can do is you can run the same strategy. Let's say if you want to run if you want to run 6 lots. So what you can do, you can put 3 lots with certain different targets. You can put the other 3 lots with other different targets. What slippage percent have you added in the strategy? The slippage that is added in the strategy is currently 0.5%. I will show you the combined backtested data with 1% slippage as well. Closest premium is 200 rupees premium, correct, in Bank Nifty. There be support to get started to deploy and manage strategies in the beginning for a couple of weeks till we get hang of it? Definitely. Definitely we are planning to start a Telegram channel where we share the strategies as well as the configuration part. I will ask the team to share the Telegram link to everyone, those who have joined today's webinar, on the email. So you will get an email definitely, or you will be shared with the link here in the chat box. Right, correct. 2400 will be the M2M stop loss. Any adjustment required if the strategy goes against me? Basically, there are no adjustment required, because I will be showing you a very good basket here of 4 strategies which can be run together of option buying as well as selling. Now, so I am asking everyone, should we configure the option buying strategies first and then go to option selling strategies, or should I explain you the selling strategies and then we together configure all of the 4 strategies at once? So let me just I'm asking everyone, what should, yeah, we will be covering both. So what we'll do is, first we will configure the option buying strategies and then we will go to the option selling part. So first 2 option buying strategies can be traded with approximately, for 1 lot. Now for 1 lot you can deploy approximately 30,000 rupees capital. For 1 lot you can deploy approximately 30,000 rupees capital. For 2 lots, sorry, it will be 60k and further. So by how many lots that you want to trade, you can run the strategy, right? So अगर आपको 10 lot से trade करना है तो 30,000 into 10 करना है, and directly you will be running the strategy. Okay, understood. Now let us first see the results here. I am telling everyone, I'm suggesting everyone that it is not suggested that you run only the option buying strategies. If you have approximately 3-4 lakh rupees capital, if you want to start making regular consistent money through options trading, it is always suggested that you run a mixture of buying strategies along with the selling strategies. Now the best part that you will see is current drawdown that you have seen currently is 43,000 rupees. Okay, now 43,000 rupees is the current drawdown. The MDD days is 196 days and the expectancy is 0.36. RMDD is 3.4 and maximum loss is 9.16. Before we move forward, just let me just show you some beautiful things of the basket that I'm going to share. Once we add selling strategies together, see how the results change. For every 3 lots of selling that I am doing 1 lot of option buying. Okay, so for every 3 lots of selling, you can add 1 lot of option buying. Why? It will help you to control the DD and maximize your returns. अभी आप देखो, जब हमने 3 लॉट सेलिंग के साथ में 1 लॉट बाइंग ऐड कर दी, तो मैक्सिमम ड्रॉडाउन डायरेक्ट 8,000 रुपीस हो गया. Maximum loss has come under control. Expectancy has improved from 0.3. RMDD has improved from 3 to 20. Maximum drawdown days from 196 has come down to 40 only. The win rate has improved from 45% to 62%. So once you, and if you see the yearly returns, 75%, 64%, 54%, 52 and 46%. Okay, so if you see, and 46% ऑलरेडी आ चुका है, 3-4 महीने अभी भी और भी बाकी है. अप्रोक्सीमेटली एक्सपेक्टेशन यही है कि और 10-15% रिटर्न आ जाएगा इस 4 महीने में, 10% मिनिमम. Right? So if you see, even if you are a beginner trader and are looking to turn profitable, then you can run the entire basket together without even doing any kind of changes. Okay, so what is the ratio of buying is to selling? Buying 1 lot to selling 3 lot is the most optimum ratio that will not even, that will give you best returns with defined risk here. Right? So now let's move forward to the configuration part of firstly option buying strategies. So how do you configure a option buying strategy here? Simple है. इधर आपको स्टॉक मॉक प्लेटफॉर्म पे ये स्ट्रैटेजी कहाँ दिखती है? स्ट्रैटेजी आपको दिखेगी राइट साइड में पेन बटन पे. तो ये पेन बटन पे आपको स्ट्रैटेजी खोलकर रखनी है. लेफ्ट साइड में आपको क्वांटिप्लाई खोलकर रखना है. राइट? आपने ये दोनों स्ट्रैटेजी साइड बाय साइड खोलकर रख दिया. अब हम लेफ्ट साइड में जाएंगे. इधर हम सबसे पहले देखेंगे कि क्वांटिप्लाई प्लेटफॉर्म है. क्वांटिप्लाई प्लेटफॉर्म पे आपको जाकर सबसे पहले माय अकाउंट पर जाकर आपको माय प्रोफाइल में बेसिकली यू हैव टू गो and add your details here. Once you have added your details like name, email address, mobile and various details, then you can go as well to the subscription part. Once you have gone to the subscription part, you can initially subscribe to the pro plan here. Once you subscribe to the pro plan, you can set up the broker. Here you can see broker login. You can basically set up the broker सेटअप में जाना है. इधर आपको ब्रोकर सेटअप के आपको डेटा मिल जाएगा. यू विल बी गेटिंग द स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसेस ऑफ हाउ डू यू सेटअप अ ब्रोकर. ओके, सो लेट मी जस्ट repeat it once again. What is the first step? First step is go to quantiply.tech. After that, go to my profile, go to my account. Once you have gone to my account, go to my profile, add your name, email ID, let's say mobile number, address. If you want to add GST details, you can add GST details. Once you have added GST details, go to subscriptions. Once you have added, once you have gone to subscription part, you can select a pro plan and activate the pro plan. Then go to broker setup. Once you have gone to broker setup, you can select on the setup part. Once you have selected on the setup part for individual brokers, that is a different process. The process is shared. Once you select on setup here, the process is shared here. You can set up the broker, right? So once you have done this, now on the left hand side you can see the plus icon. So this is how we start creating a strategy in Quantiply platform. Once you have created a strategy, click on once you have selected the plus icon, go to algo name. So I will write the algo name as 3 p.m. option buying PNF. Right? So understanding the naming part is really important. I have named the strategy as S1 because it is the first strategy. I am entering the starting time for the strategy, what type is the strategy and what index is the strategy here. Right? So this is generally my naming method of naming the strategies here. Okay, if 1 second. Right, I hope this is much better. What are the charges for API on Angel One? Angel One is completely free of cost. Only Zerodha charges for API. Other brokers do not charge for API. Okay, is the white theme better or the black or the dark theme much better? You can use any of the themes. Personally, I prefer the dark theme because it suits my eyes basically. So yeah, you can change the theme as well. From the right hand side here, you can see the dark theme as well as the light theme here. Okay, now here instrument that you can see is Banknifty. So now currently Quantiply supports Banknifty, Nifty as well as FinNifty. By the end of the next week or by the end of the next week, probably we are going to add mid cap index as well as Sensex here. So on the same platform, you will be able to trade 5 different instruments, 5 different indices. Segment that we can trade is futures as well as options. Most of the traders prefer to trade options, so we are selecting the options, call option and selling here. So just click on 2 times. You just click on the add leg part here. Now वेरी इजी, जो आपने स्टॉक मॉक में देखा था सेम टू सेम प्लेटफॉर्म आपको दिखेगा कि वैसा ही आपको यूआई इधर दिखेगा. अब हमने देखा कि बैंक निफ्टी इंडेक्स है, एक लॉट बाय किया हुआ है, एटीएम -100 एटीएम +100, राइट. तो इधर हमने देखा बाय हमने किया हुआ है, एमआईएस ऑर्डर टाइप है. इफ इट इज एन इंट्राडे ऑर्डर यू कैन कीप एन एमआईएस ऑर्डर, एंड इफ इट इज एन ओवरनाइट ऑर्डर यू कैन कीप एन एनआरएमएल ऑर्डर. सो लेट्स कीप एन एमआईएस ऑर्डर हियर. Legs that I have selected is ATM here, but the strategy is ITM 1 option. So here I will select on ATM, go to drop down, and it is ITM 1. Here go to drop down and select ITM 1. Here one is call option, the other has to be put option. Then go to the strategy part, select SL percentage 40%, select on SL percentage 40%. राइट. हियर आई हैव सिलेक्टेड स्क्वायर ऑफ ऑल लेग्स, सो इधर आपको सिलेक्ट करना है स्क्वायर ऑफ ऑल लेग्स. ओके, ये आ गया आपका स्क्वायर ऑफ ऑल लेग्स. उसके बाद में फिर से आपको देखते रहना है कि आपने सब कुछ जो किया है वो सही है कि नहीं. इधर आपको जाना है. नाउ हाउ डू यू ऐड द रेंज ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रैटेजी? सिलेक्ट ऑन रेंज ब्रेकआउट. Once I have selected on the range breakout, here you can see new settings being added here, like the ORB settings. Once I select ORB settings, click on enter at high, enter at high. ORB settings में आपको डालना है इंस्ट्रूमेंट. अंडरस्टूड. रेंज का स्टार्ट टाइम क्या था हमारा? रेंज का स्टार्ट टाइम इधर लिखा हुआ है 2:30 से लेकर 2:59 हियर, right, from 2:30 to 2:59. So what I'll do is I'll select 2:30 to go to 2:58 59. ओके, एंड टाइम हम डालेंगे 3:20 का. अभी हमारे इसमें कुछ स्टॉप लॉस और टारगेट्स नहीं है, तो हमने स्टॉप लॉस और टारगेट्स नहीं डाले, बट अदर स्ट्रेटेजीज विल पुट द स्टॉप लॉस एंड टारगेट्स. नाउ गो डाउन. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, in advanced settings always entry has to be limit order with a difference of approximately 5 point. Personally I prefer 5 point difference. Exit has to be always limit order with a 5 point difference. SL order placement will be placed in advance, there is no delay. Entry order delay, there is no delay. Exit order delay, there is no delay. Calculate entry from average entry price. These are all the normal default settings. And the best part, no one has these feature where if you have less margin, let's say if the strategy has got a margin shortfall, you have to select exit all open position on margin error. So that is the best part कि हम एल्गो ट्रेडिंग क्यों करना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि हमें कंटिन्यूअस मॉनिटरिंग करने की जरूरत ना पड़े. अगर मार्जिन शॉर्टफॉल का एरर आता है तो हमने इस पे अगर सिलेक्ट करके रखा है तो ऑटोमेटिकली स्ट्रैटेजी क्लोज हो जाएगी. सिंपल. तो आपको बार बार टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है उस सिनेरियो में कि अगर मार्जिन शॉर्टफॉल आ गया तो एक ही लेग एंटर होगा और दूसरा एंटर नहीं हुआ तो मुझे लॉस हो जाएगा. In that case, this is the new feature that has been added by Quantiply as a part of risk management here, that all of the open positions will be getting exited if there is a margin shortfall. Okay, any या समझ में आ गया सभी को? अभी आपको बेसिकली क्या करना है, हर बार ये याद रखना जरूरी है, don't worry, you will be shared all of the screenshots of Quantiply platform, the Quantiply screenshot PDFs, as well as the stock mock PDFs with you by the end of the session on email or probably on the Telegram group. So team will mail as well as share the details with you. Yeah. Now you have selected everything here. Now best part is go down and click on save settings. Once you have clicked on save settings, what you can do is just select the day that you want to run the strategy, select the broker that you want to run the strategy, and click on save here. Right? So I'll just name the strategy as sample test so that it is easy to understand, and just add the strategy. So once I have added the strategy, how do you search the strategy? Now I have so many strategies. Can anyone guess how do I search the strategy? Can anyone just guess randomly? If there are so many strategies, how do I understand which strategy is being run on what account? इधर आप देख सकते हो कि इतने सारे अकाउंट है मेरे पास, तो मुझे समझ में कैसे आएगा कि किसके अंदर क्या पीएनएल चल रहा है और किसके अंदर कौन सी स्ट्रैटेजी चल रही है? कैन एनीवन गेस? Okay, type S1 here. Or what? Remember, how did we name the strategies? Very important thing. I have shown you very good organizing feature that you can basically, let's say, if you are running buying strategy, I have entered buying. So if I go to search here and enter buying here, it is going to show me all of the buying strategies together. If I enter sample, so it is going to show me all of the sample strategies together. Understood here? And best part, if I select any of the ID, it is going to show me only those strategies under that ID. So here I can see 7 strategies are being run under this ID. Let's say, let's open some other strategy here. Okay, there 7. Here only 5 strategies are being run, and I have named the strategy by the index that I trade. So if I want to see the P&L of Nifty strategies, I just enter here Nifty. All right. I hope you have understood these things. Now I would request the team to share in the chat box the sign up link of Quantiply so that people who have joined right now can sign up on the platform as well as try to configure the strategy side by side along with me. Okay, so let us move forward. Let us move forward to the next strategy here. The next strategy is the 200 CPR RBO, and follow this strategy carefully as the settings might be a little different on Quantiply here. So let's create a strategy number 2. What is the process? Go to the strategy part, create name S2 200 CPR, let's say RBO, Bank Nifty. Yeah, just type BNF, whatever buying. I will just end the name with sample test. Right, so I have added this strategy. Just click on add legs. Here, there are a lot of different features. Firstly, here the feature that I'm using is of closest premium. So closest premium, how do you select closest premium? Go to drop down here on the legs part, select premium that is greater than 200 and add 200 here. Premium greater than 200. Right, once we have added the premium part, click on the put option, call option and put option. Quantiply team, you can also share the algo trading tutorial videos of Quantiply platform, which we have created on range breakout, as well as how do you set up algos on Quantiply platform, so that members, those who are new, can also refer to detailed tutorial videos on how do you configure the strategy parts. Okay, so we have also made approximately 30-40 minute session videos on the platform. of Quantiply, which will be shared in the chat box as well as in the I button when the video is uploaded on YouTube here, right? So once you have added the call option as well as the put option here, select the target percentage here. Now click on range breakout. Start time is 9:20 here. End time range is 10:30 here. And end time of the strategy is 14:20. Right? Now target percentage is 300% of the range. Here ORB setting enter at high, instrument and instrument. When every question to all of the traders here, when are we going to select enter at low? Logically, when we should be selecting enter at low if I want to select? When are we? See, closest premium greater than 200 basically means it is always has to be greater than 200, not lesser than 200. Immediately greater than 200, not even 199. It has to be greater than 200. It could be, let's say, if the premium is 199 and 250, then it is going to select 250 only. Okay, have you got this? Now, can anyone tell? देखो, वेबिनार का मकसद ये नहीं है कि बस आपको स्ट्रैटेजी बताना है. वेबिनार का मकसद ये भी है कि आपको लॉजिक समझ में आए कि प्लेटफॉर्म को कैसे यूज करते हैं और स्ट्रैटेजी डिजाइन कैसे करते हैं. राइट? तो एंटर एट लो हम कब करेंगे? एनीवन जस्ट थिंक, हम ऑप्शन के लो में एंटर कब करते हैं? एनीवन? I'll just wait for 30 seconds. कोई नहीं. देखिए, understand the logic. If this is the range of the option, okay, this is the C as this is the P part. We are going to benefit if buyers will get benefit if option prices increases. Sellers will get benefit when option price decreases here. Right? When the low of the option gets broken, that means the other side high is getting broken, and that is what is happening here. So low, correct. So ऑप्शन सेलिंग के टाइम पे बेसिकली हम एंटर एट लो सिलेक्ट करेंगे. और अंडरलाइन और इंस्ट्रूमेंट में फर्क ये है कि अंडरलाइन का मतलब है आपका इंडेक्स का चार्ट. इंडेक्स के चार्ट में जब आप ट्रेड करते हो तो बहुत ज्यादा स्लिपेज देखने को मिलेगा आपको. सो सजेस्टेड यही है कि आप हमेशा इंस्ट्रूमेंट दैट इज द ऑप्शन चार्ट उसको रेफर करना है. Got it? Few genuine advice after being trading इतने साल से ट्रेड करने के बाद में, algo trading करने के बाद में, more than after being deployed more than 2.5-3 crores, trading on the instrument is not a suggested idea here in this case. Okay, now let's move forward in target. So the green part that you can see is the target of the ranges. So here I have to select ORB range plus 200% of the range. Here ORB range plus 200% of the range. Now here understand, इधर हमने 300% लिया और इधर हमने 200% क्यों लिया? दोनों में कुछ बेसिक डिफरेंस है कि इनिशियली द रेंज इज ऑटोमेटिकली हियर, बट वी आर एडिंग रेंज प्लस 200% ऑफ द रेंज. टोटल क्या हो गया? ये टोटल क्या हो गया? रेंज, लेट मी जस्ट आस्क यू, रेंज प्लस 200% of range will be how much? Range plus 200%. it will be 300% of the range. This will be ORB range minus 50% of the range. ORB range minus 50% of the range. Now we aren't adding any kind of stop loss, trailing stop loss. But how do you add trailing stop loss? You can just click on this, add, let's say 10%, 10%. Just randomly I'm showing you how to add the trailing stop loss here. Once you have added the trailing stop loss, this is the part where you add M2M target. So let's say that you want to add M2M target of 1500 rupees. Example. So I'm just showing you how do you add a M2M stop loss and M2M target. M2M stop loss है इधर हमारा 1200 रुपए का, और लॉक एंड ट्रेल हमने ऐड किया हुआ है, तो लॉक प्रॉफिट एट 1500 राइट। अभी हमारे इसमें करंटली M2M टारगेट नहीं है तो हम हटा देंगे, बट ये आपको देखना है। M2M स्टॉप लॉस थे हमारा 1200 रुपए और M2M लॉक एंड ट्रेल है हमारा 1500 पे 0 रुपीज। गो डाउन, क्लिक ऑन प्रीमियम मैचिंग पे, आपको नो मैचिंग ऑफ प्रीमियम सिलेक्ट करना है। एंट्री ऑर्डर अगेन सेम लिमिट ऑर्डर विथ 5 पॉइंट डिफरेंस, बेस्ट रिजल्ट्स, exit order with a 5 point difference, SL order placement, place in advance, SL order placement, there is no delay here. Entry order delay, no delay. Exit order delay, there is no delay. Calculate entry price from average entry price, calculate exit price from average exit price. तो और कुछ क्वेरी किसी को कुछ इस पार्ट में समझ में नहीं आया? देखिए, अगर आपको कोई भी पार्ट में प्रॉब्लम है तो वो जरूर बताए कि अगर आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आया। Has everyone understood? This is one of the most complicated part of ranges, and I think some people may have doubt here. तो क्या डाउट है, आप वो पूछ सकते हो। Unable to see the I'm unable to see the new questions. एक सेकंड ना। Yeah, so enter at low option is not there. Enter at low option is there na. Enter at low, enter at high, both of the options are there here, and underlying and instrument, both of the options are there here. You just have to click and explore the things. This webinar is completely recorded and this will be uploaded on the Quantiply's YouTube channel, which is by tomorrow or day after tomorrow after editing, so that you can refer the webinar again. All of the details like the stock mock strategy, the Quantiply PDF, so that, and all of the details basically for starting you will be shared. Don't worry. Yeah. और कुछ query? Range plus 200% of the range is 3 times. Yes, correct. Is it not available for a free account? See, initially you can start a 7-day trial period, free trial period for running the strategies, and later you have to buy a subscription. Suggested यही है कि आप प्रो प्लान ही ले जहां पर आप 6 स्ट्रैटेजी रन करो, so that you can diversified among buying as well as selling strategies here. Let me just share the strategy link once again with all of the users here. Share the basket. I'm sharing the basket with everyone in the chat box. You can open these strategies again. Enter at low means when underlying breaks down the overall range of the ORB. Enter at low, see enter at low of इंस्ट्रूमेंट अगर मैंने सिलेक्ट किया, एंटर एट लो ऑफ अंडरलाइंग सिलेक्ट किया, मतलब अंडरलाइंग में अगर लो ब्रेकडाउन आता है, ये बैंक निफ्टी का चार्ट है और बैंक निफ्टी के लो का ब्रेकडाउन आता है, तब वो एंटर करेगा. एंटर एट लो ऑफ अंडरलाइंग, दैट इज द मीनिंग. If SL, in SL you have used range minus 50%, which will be minus 150%. No, range अगर हमारा 100 पॉइंट का है तो रेंज में से हमने 50% निकाल दिया. सिंपल. अगर मैंने प्लस किया होता, if I would have done range plus, then I would have added into the range, then this would have become 150%. But I have done minus here, right? So subtraction and addition here, simple. Is paper trading available? Paper trading is not available as of now, but the team is working soon, and that feature will be released. Yeah. What to do? What to credit? What do credit meaning in Quantiply? Credit का मतलब यह है कि आपको उतना अमाउंट ऐड करना है और वो क्रेडिट्स ऑटोमेटिकली सब्सक्रिप्शन की तरफ कट जाएंगे आपके. Quantiply team, do share the Telegram link in the chat box so that people can join here. Underlying percentage and underlying points. Now underlying का मतलब वही है, मैं बार बार वही कर रहा हूं कि underlying का मतलब है कि what is the index here is the meaning of underlying, and instrument का मतलब है कि the meaning of option chart. Okay. सो हम जनरली इंस्ट्रूमेंट यूज करते हैं, रेंज ब्रेकआउट के लिए. कैन वी बैक टेस्ट ऑन क्वांटिप्लाई और डू वी नीड टू रन ऑन स्टॉक मॉक एज वेल? सो Quantiply is not a backtesting platform, but it is only for execution. If you want to backtest the strategy, you need to buy credits on stock mock. But as I'm sharing a strategy absolutely that is tradable, it is not compulsory that you have to backtest. But if you want to improve the strategy and let's say make some changes, then it is suggested that you backtest. It is showing only in target points and percentage. Yeah. See, in the strategy part, there is no trailing stop loss. I am just showing you the simple how do you add multiple features here. So इसमें आप हम ये फीचर्स के अलावा आप कई सारे फीचर्स भी ऐड कर सकते हो, तो जो हम आगे जाकर देखेंगे. राइट. सो सेम, सिलेक्ट हियर, सेव सेटिंग्स एंड डुप्लीकेट द algo and just select on broker. So once you have selected the broker, just select here. Let's assume that I am selecting the strategy and sample test. अगर मैं जैसे सिलेक्ट करूंगा इधर आ जाएगा मेरे पास sample test. I can duplicate these strategies on variety of days, all of the days. I can change the name. I can add. I can directly duplicate the strategies across multiple accounts. Okay, so that is the best part. I can duplicate the strategy across multiple accounts. If I want to run the same strategy in my family account, I can do it. Not an issue. Please show lock and trail settings once again. Sure. So here, the below part, it will be lock profit and trailing stop loss. So here I have selected lock profit. If I am using lock and trail feature, then the other methods are like this. But currently we are using lock profit. I will be adding 1500 rupees, 1500 to 0. If I change the lots here, let's say, if I change the lots to 5 lots, my question to everyone, be smart. If I change the 5 lots, will this automatically change here? Will this automatically change? No, right. So ये बहुत important है. Now these are some of the mistakes that most of the people are doing. That's what. कि generally लोग क्या करते हैं कि लोग traders are generally changing the lots but forgetting to change the M2M stop loss, M2M target, और लेट्स से लॉक एंड ट्रेल, तो जो एब्सोल्यूट नंबर्स है वो आपको चेंज करना पड़ेगा ना एज पर द लॉट्स हियर. So don't forget to change the lots, change the loss amount, let's say target amount, or let's say the profit, lock and trail profit here as well. So if I'm trading with 5 lots, I will automatically change it to 6,000. Here, if I'm trading with 5 lots, then it will be 7,500. All right. So all of the things will automatically be done then. सर टीएसएल ऑटोमेटिकली अपडेट हो जाएगा क्योंकि वो डिपेंड करता है, इट डज नॉट डिपेंड ऑन द लॉट हियर. Do we have a quantiplier or multiplier option in quantiplier? Currently we don't have a multiplier option on quantiplier. Soon we are working with the team to add the multiplier option as well as the strategy showing which index is being traded option. So don't worry, we'll do that. Yeah. Sir, is TSL automatically updated? Then what is the use of log profit? So जनरली क्या होता है कि टीएसएल में कभी कभार स्पाइक्स के अंदर आपका डिफरेंस आ जाता है लाइव और बैक टेस्ट रिजल्ट में. इसीलिए पर्सनली आई प्रेफर लॉक प्रॉफिट और लॉक एंड ट्रेल प्रॉफिट ओवर टीएसएल. पर्सनल सजेशन है मेरा. तो मेरे एक्सपीरियंस से मैं बता रहा हूं कि लॉक एंड ट्रेल प्रॉफिट इज मच बेटर फॉर लाइव ट्रेडिंग कंपेयर टू द टीएसएल. How much capital required to run all the 4 strategies in 1:4? So approximately 3 lakh rupees is required here. Approximately 3 lakh rupees is required to run the strategy in 1:3 combination. Okay, believe me, even if you pay for the strategies to some XYZ, they are not going to give you such good strategies, and I am already trading these strategies in the live market and running them basically, right? तो ये हो गया हमारी ऑप्शन बाइंग स्ट्रेटजीज का इस सेक्शन में. नाउ वी विल मूव फॉरवर्ड टू द सेलिंग पार्ट हियर. हाँ, राइट. 3 lakh basket, 3 lakh is enough, or let's say 3.5 if you want to be much more safe. Let's say 3.5. Do you trade buying and selling in different accounts? Personally, I trade buying and selling in different accounts because buying has a bigger drawdown compared to selling, and I have deployed over 6.5-7 lakh rupees. That has a drawdown of approximately 40%, 40 to 50%. So 3 lakh rupees का drawdown है मेरी live trading strategies का. That is 50%, and I prefer to run all of the strategies in the buying strategy in different account and the selling strategy in different account. But you can run the same strategy. Can anyone tell how one can run the same buying and selling strategy in the same account? कोई बता सकता है लॉजिक? विदाउट कैंसिलिंग द ऑर्डर, इवन इट डज नॉट. अगर समझो सेम स्ट्राइक में भी अगर एंटर हो जाता है, लेट्स से बाइंग में भी 45,000 का कॉल बाय हो गया और शॉर्टिंग में भी 45,000 का कॉल शॉर्ट हो गया, तो स्टिल बोथ ऑफ द स्ट्रेटजीज विल रन टुगेदर. कैन एनीवन टेल हाउ? Yeah. So by doing MIS and NRML order, different order types, you can run the same strategies, or you can run the entire basket in one algo or in one account only, because MIS and NRML orders don't intermix here. So buying will continue on its separate part, and the selling will run on its own here. Right, correct. So how many people are now excited to check or to learn about the selling strategies? Do let me know in the comment section, in the chat box. कि जनरली सेलिंग लोगों को बोर होता है क्योंकि सेलिंग में ज्यादा पैसा बनता नहीं है, और बाइंग में जनरली लोगों का ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट रहता है. तो मैं इसलिए देखना चाहता हूं कि लोग एक्साइटेड है कि नहीं सेलिंग के लिए, क्योंकि सी my genuine suggestion, I have nothing to gain from your profit and loss here. I have nothing to gain from your profit and loss. Only thing that I have to gain from this webinar is your blessings and is your basically आपके फायदे के लिए ही ये सब वेबिनार हो रहा है, राइट? बाइंग और सेलिंग का कॉम्बिनेशन जो है वो I think so no other combination can beat the entire combination of buying and selling here. और सेलिंग हम क्यों कर रहे हैं? बाइंग का ड्रॉडाउन कम करने के लिए, राइट? तो बाइंग का ड्रॉडाउन हमारा कम हो जाएगा, जिससे हमारे रिटर्न्स थोड़े से स्टेबल हो जाएंगे और कॉम्प्रोमाइज भी नहीं होगा हमारे रिटर्न्स में बेसिकली, राइट? So let us now move forward to the selling part, which are very simple, plain strategies where we are trading very safely. जिसका जहां पर हमारी बाइंग का ड्रॉडाउन जहां पर हमारी 50% है, वहां पर हमारी सेलिंग का ड्रॉडाउन. Now let us see the drawdown of selling strategies only. Okay, तो अभी हम जो देख रहे हैं वो सेलिंग स्ट्रेटेजीज का ड्रॉडाउन देख रहे हैं. तो मैक्सिमम ड्रॉडाउन ऑफ सेलिंग स्ट्रेटेजी एज वेल एज द एक्सपेक्टेंसी हियर. Can you imagine how good is the strategy? Correct. Now I can tell that people are understanding why buying selling combination is important. Like I can read it from the Q&A section here, and people have understood that ultimately consistent money is made using the selling strategies here. अभी आप सेलिंग स्ट्रैटेजी को देखोगे तो आपको लगेगा कि यार ये कितना इजी स्ट्रैटेजी है, ये तो कोई भी बना सकता है. Part of the question here is not how easy it is, how easy the strategy is. The problem generally comes with the reality of the strategy here. The reality is really high. So once you backtest the strategy in the real trading, has anyone faced such kind of thing where you backtested a strategy and it had no loss month, and as soon as you started trading the strategy in the real trading, you started getting into losses? Alright, ये जनरली बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ में यही होता है कि बैकटेस्टिंग तो बहुत अच्छा दिख रहा है आपको, कई सारे इतने अच्छे ऑप्शन बाइंग सेलिंग की स्ट्रैटेजीज हो जाते हैं, और सेलिंग में और फिर हमने देखा कि जब हमने रन किया तो दिखा कुछ और मिला कुछ और, राइट? दिखता है हार्ली डेविडसन, मिलता है हीरो स्प्लेंडर, राइट? तो इसीलिए सजेशन यही है कि पहले सेलिंग स्ट्रैटेजी हम देख लेते हैं कि स्ट्रैटेजी नंबर 1 is basically the 955-40 CPR strategy. Now suggestion to everyone is that you always run selling strategy where the strategy is being run by closest premium and not by ATM, OTM or like that. Closest premium will give you consistency of returns over the years compared to ATM, OTM strike selection here. Got it? So here we are selecting premiums that are lesser than 40 rupees, keeping a 25% stop loss on individual leg, using one re-entry on each leg here. Entry time is 9:55, exit time is 2 o'clock. Okay, now 40 rupees premium, 40 rupees premium on BNF. How much will it be on Friday? How much OTM will it be on Friday? 40 रुपए का प्रीमियम अगर हम फ्राइडे को बेचेंगे तो ये कितना ओटीएम हो गया अप्रोक्सीमेटली अभी के एनवायरमेंट में, अभी के विक्स में? कैन एनीवन टेल? 40 रुपए का प्रीमियम है भाई साहब, भाई लोग, कम से कम 1000 रुपए के आसपास, 1000 रुपए ओटीएम तो 1000 ओटीएम तो रहेगा कम से कम, बिकॉज अप्रोक्सीमेटली 1000 ओटीएम रहेगा वो, 800 to 1000, राइट? करेक्ट. ये बैंक निफ्टी का 40 रुपए प्रीमियम है, इट इज नॉट निफ्टी प्रीमियम। ओके, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज। जो 1 OTM डाल रहे हो, इट इज नॉट निफ्टी प्रीमियम, इट इज बैंक निफ्टी प्रीमियम। वुड इट बी अलाउड इन ऑल ब्रोकर्स? या नॉट एन इशू, आप सभी ब्रोकर में ट्रेड कर सकते हो, ये कोई भी ब्रोकर में प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा। तो इधर हमने देखा 40 रुपीज का प्रीमियम है, स्टॉप लॉस हमने 25% डाला है, 1 री एंट्री ऐड कर दी है। नाउ बेस्ट पार्ट, सी I am going to tell you that whatever is being taught in today's webinar, I can guarantee you will not be taught in paid webinars of big Twitter handles as well, those who are teaching or doing algo trading. I can give you, write it on paper and share it to you. Now the exit time of the strategy is 2 o'clock. Why are we selecting exit time of the strategy as at 2 o'clock, let's say, or in the afternoon? Why aren't we running the strategy till the end of the day at 3 till 3:25? See, Zerodha allows you to do option selling, it will not allow you to do option buying of OTM 10. So yeah, people are answering it correctly. Bulk deal, okay, let's say most of the times in the afternoon session we can see trending moves. Most of the times after 12:30, 1 o'clock, the European market starts, and FIs, basically the foreign institutional investors get active after. What we have seen is after 12:30, 1 o'clock, right? So personally I am running the same logic for all of the strategies, where I exit the morning strategies in the afternoon and I run, using the same capital, I run the new option selling strategies. So what is the benefit that I'm getting? I am getting an increased alpha here. Can you tell how I'm getting an increased alpha here? Anyone? हमें इंक्रीज्ड रिटर्न्स कैसे मिल सकते हैं? इफ वी आर डिवाइडिंग वन सिंगल लेग इनटू टू मल्टीपल स्ट्रेटेजीज, हाउ आर वी गेटिंग मोर रिटर्न्स? 2 एल्गोस पर डे। ओके, सो पॉसिबिलिटी ये है कि देखिए, अगर मॉर्निंग वोलाटाइल सेशन रहा तो आपका पूरा स्ट्रैटेजी मॉर्निंग में ही क्लोज हो जाएगा, तो फिर आपका पूरा दिन खराब हो जाएगा, फर्स्टली। सेकेंडली, let's say strategy runs the entire day and the return is 5 lakh rupees. Okay, what I am trying to do, I will run two strategies using the same margin. Strategy number 1 will give me 3 lakh rupees return, the other strategy is giving me 3 lakh rupees return. So entirely I am getting 6 lakh rupees return if I divide the day into two parts. Okay, so that is the best part here. जी, स्ट्रैटेजीज की लिंक मैंने मल्टीपल टाइम शेयर कर दी है, डोंट वरी, देख लीजिए। अभी सभी को मैं बता रहा हूँ कि स्ट्रैटेजी की लिंक देख लो, ये आपको मैंने शेयर करी है चैट बॉक्स Q&A पार्ट में, तो आपको दिख जाएगी। राइट, और किसी को कुछ क्वेश्चन अभी तक? मैं अभी देख लेता हूँ। हाँ, चलिए तो आगे बढ़ते हैं हम। फिर हमने 2 बजे तक ये स्ट्रैटेजी रन कर ली। 2 बजे के बाद में हमने देखा कि इधर, सॉरी, 2 बजे के बाद में हमने देखा कि इधर हमने 20 रुपीज ऑप्शन प्रीमियम दैट इज ग्रेटर देन 20 रुपीज with the 40% SL, and we are not selecting move SL to cost here. Re-entry is 1 year. Okay, re-entry is being 1 year. So जब हम इस स्ट्रैटेजी को कंबाइंड रिजल्ट देखेंगे तो कंबाइंड रिजल्ट इसका 180% का रिटर्न बना है। मैक्सिमम ड्रॉडाउन is the most important part. Now why are we selecting such low premiums? हम इतने कम प्रीमियम क्यों सिलेक्ट कर रहे हैं? कोई आइडिया दे सकता है? ओके, एक बिगर रेंज हो गया। देखिए, जितना बड़ा प्रीमियम आप सिलेक्ट करोगे उतना आपका बड़ा ड्रॉडाउन आएगा। अभी हमारी बाइंग की स्ट्रैटेजी का ड्रॉडाउन ऑलरेडी काफी बड़ा है, तो जब हम दो हायर ड्रॉडाउन वाली स्ट्रैटेजी साथ में रन करते हैं तो ड्रॉडाउन हमारा इतना कम, सिग्निफिकेंटली कम नहीं होगा। तो इसीलिए हम क्या ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, इधर हम बहुत डीप ओटीएम ट्रेड कर रहे हैं। ओके, डेल्टा इज लो टू कीप DD under control, less SL hit plus less drawdown. Very intelligent, very smart, right? Correct. That is the same logic. अभी आपको कोई भी स्ट्रैटेजी डिजाइन करना हो तो आपको क्या क्या चीजें ध्यान में रखना चाहिए? आपको उनका सबसे पहले कोरिलेशन या ध्यान में रखना चाहिए, उसका ड्रॉडाउन कितना आ रहा है वो ध्यान में रखना चाहिए, हाउ कंसिस्टेंट द मनी इज बीइंग मेड इन द स्ट्रैटेजी वो याद रखना है. समझ में आ गया आपका? सेकेंड स्ट्रैटेजी क्या है हमारी? हम 2 बजे से लेकर 3:25 तक हमने क्या किया, एक ऑप्शन प्रीमियम ऐसा बेचा जो 20 रुपए के ऊपर है. प्रीमियम दैट इज ग्रेटर देन 20 रुपीज ऑन द कॉल साइड टू प्रीमियम दैट इज ग्रेटर देन 20 रुपीज ऑन द पुट साइड. Stop loss that I have kept is of 40% on each leg, and I am using one re-entry. Re-entry कैसा रहेगा इसमें? Immediately or again at recost? Okay. Now, what do you mean by re-entry here? So re-entry का मतलब है कि let's say आपने 30 रुपीज पे ऑप्शन एंटर किया, आपका स्टॉप लॉस हो गया इस पे लेट्स से 25% का, तो आपका स्टॉप लॉस हो गया, एग्जांपल लेते हैं, इसका आपका स्टॉप लॉस हो गया 40 रुपीज. हाँ, तो स्टॉप लॉस 40 हो गया. अब मार्केट अगर ऊपर जाएगा कॉल में तो आपका स्टॉप लॉस हिट होने के बाद में अगर फिर से मार्केट रिवर्स करता है और 30 रुपीज के इमीडिएटली नीचे आ जाता है, तब हम उसके अंदर 1 मिनट कैंडल क्लोजिंग बिलो 30 वी आर एंटरिंग इट अगेन. री एंट्री जैसे ही हमारा स्टॉप लॉस हिट होने के बाद में ऑप्शन का प्राइस फिर से हमारी एंट्री प्राइस के नीचे आ जाता है, तब हम उसमें फिर से एंटर करेंगे. री एंट्री मेथड बैक टेस्टिंग में हमने यूज किया हुआ है 1 मिनट कैंडल क्लोज. In other platforms, you can see a variety of re-entry methods like LTP re-entry method, or let's say candle close re-entry method, or re-entry with delay method. So all of those things are possible in Quantiply as well. But backtesting जो हम कर रहे हैं वो candle close पे ही है. आपको समझ में आ गया री-एंट्री का मतलब क्या है? कि स्टॉप लॉस हिट होने के बाद में अगर फिर से हमारी एंट्री प्राइस के नीचे बंद हो जाता है ऑप्शन का चार्ट, ऑप्शन का प्राइस, तो हम फिर से एंटर करेंगे सेम स्टॉप लॉस के साथ में. तो एसएल हियर, एसएल तो है ना, वेयर इज द एसएल? एसएल इज देयर 40%. एसएल है, मूव एसएल टू कॉस्ट नहीं है इस केस में. ओके, इधर मूव एसएल टू कॉस्ट नहीं यूज किया है हमने, बाकी सब यूज किया है. So I'll just show you one strategy configuration and then we'll go on to the Q&A part for the entire basket here. Okay, let's move on to configuration of the option selling strategy here. So let's configure the 95540 CPR strategy. Okay, I'll go select here, select the name as, let's say S3 955 sell बैंक निफ्टी. ऐड कर लो इधर. फिर इधर सिलेक्ट करना है सेल पे प्रीमियम ग्रेटर देन, इधर क्या है, प्रीमियम लेस देन 40 है, तो प्रीमियम लेसर देन 40, सिलेक्ट प्रीमियम दैट इज लेसर देन 40. टारगेट कुछ नहीं है, स्टॉप लॉस हो गया हमारा 25%, स्टॉप लॉस हो गया 25%. राइट, इधर आपको नीचे जाना है. मूव एसएल टू कॉस्ट नहीं है इस केस में, तो हमने भी मूव एसएल टू कॉस्ट सिलेक्ट नहीं किया. इधर आपको सिलेक्ट करना है री एंट्री मेथड पे, फिर री एंट्री ऑन स्टॉक मार्क इज रीकॉस्ट ऑन क्वांटिप्लाई. ओके, सो इधर जो आपको री एंट्री दिख रहा है, री एंट्री लिखा हुआ, इधर वो सेम चीज रिकॉस्ट लिखा हुआ है बेसिकली. तो रिकॉस्ट हो गया 1, रिकॉस्ट हो गया 1. गो डाउन, एंड स्टार्ट टाइम क्या है 9:55, तो इधर 9:55 पे आपको सिलेक्ट करना है. एंड टाइम क्या है 14। M2M स्टॉप लॉस टारगेट नहीं है, बट एडवांस सेटिंग में आना है। एंट्री ऑर्डर हैज टू बी, सी सेलिंग में आप एंट्री ऑर्डर मार्केट ऑर्डर रख सकते हो, एग्जिट ऑर्डर हमेशा लिमिट ऑर्डर रहना चाहिए। और इधर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है री एंट्री मेथड। री एंट्री मेथड, if you are backtesting a strategy, if you are backtesting a strategy on stock mock, so what will be the re-entry method here? We cannot share. Yeah, you will be getting the quantiply screenshot, right? Candle close. So here you will get candle close method. If you are backtesting on other platforms, check out their re-entry method. If it is LTP, then you can select LTP. If it is candle close, then you can select candle close. Advanced feature में सबसे important feature यही है. Always select on exit all open positions on margin error. Okay, ये feature अभी stock mock में नहीं है, but I am requesting stock mock to add these features where re-entry timing can be selected कि re-entry मेरा 10 बजे के बाद और 1 बजे के पहले ही होना चाहिए. ओके तो ये मेथड उसके लिए आ जाएगा, ये वाला पार्ट उसके लिए है. ट्रेलिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑलवेज हैज टू बी 1 मिनट इफ यू आर यूजिंग स्टॉक मॉक प्लेटफॉर्म. एंट्री एंड एग्जिट प्राइस इज एवरेज एंट्री एवरेज एग्जिट. एसएल प्लेसमेंट इज ऑलवेज प्लेस इन एडवांस. एंट्री ऑर्डर डिले नो डिले. एग्जिट ऑर्डर डिले नो डिले. ओके अंडरस्टूड हियर. यू हैव टू अगेन वेरीफाई वेदर योर सेटिंग्स आर करेक्ट और नॉट. इधर आपको चेक करना है एंट्री री एंट्री ऑन 1, री एंट्री 1 ऑप्शन क्या है, कॉल ऑप्शन है, क्या है पुट ऑप्शन है. टारगेट है हमारे इसमें, इधर कुछ टारगेट नहीं है, बट अगर आपको टारगेट रखना है तो इधर आप टारगेट रख सकते हो. लेट्स से आई कीप 95% टारगेट, 96% टारगेट. व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ 96% टारगेट? कैन एनीवन टेल व्हेन इट इज गोइंग टू बी यूजफुल? 96% टारगेट मेरा कब यूजफुल होगा? मेरा 96% टारगेट ओनली ऑन एक्सपायरी डे सिलेक्ट होगा बेसिकली, उसके अलावा और कुछ नहीं है. क्योंकि आप सेलिंग में क्या आप 150% टारगेट रख सकते हो? नहीं, क्योंकि मैक्सिमम दैट यू कैन मेक इज द प्रीमियम दैट यू आर हैविंग. आई विल जस्ट कीप 98% टारगेट. राइट, ये हो गया. M2M स्टॉप लॉस टारगेट है नहीं हमारा कुछ इस कैटेगरी में, बट वी हैव कवर्ड M2M स्टॉप लॉस एंड M2M टारगेट इन अदर स्ट्रेटेजीज. सो वी हैव कवर्ड दैट. So select here day and I will write the name sample test again so that I can understand it. Now there is also a feature of global point-wise target and stop loss. So let's say I want to add global target here or stop loss. Let's say I want to add global target of 10,000 rupees and a stop loss of 3,000 rupees. I can do that. So click on save. I'm not let's say I want to add a stop loss of 30,000 and a target of 60,000 here. This is a 50 lakh account. So stop loss is 0.6 and target is 1.2% here. So you can see stop loss is 30,000, target is 60,000. If M2M touches anything of stop loss or target, the strategy or the entire basket will close. What are those 5 links while we are discussing only 2 strategies? Where are the 5 links? There are only 4 strategies that are being shared here, and I am sharing only those 4 strategies here. Check these. It should open only. It should open only 4 strategies and not 5. Okay, right. Now I'll directly upload the 4th strategy screenshot in the drive and share that all those screenshots with everyone so that you can refer that. अभी हम कुछ क्वेश्चन आंसर्स ही कवर कर लेंगे so that important things are discussed. Okay, last minutes. If Quantiply team क्वेश्चंस क्या है आप पूछ लीजिए अब. Okay, so we are getting questions that, sir, can you please share good Nifty selling strategy now? Now, believe me, if you run the same strategy, अभी मैं आपको डुप्लीकेट कर कर बताता हूँ निफ्टी में. The same strategy I am running it on Nifty. ये हो गया आपके पास में 6 स्ट्रैटेजी का बास्केट. मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि इसको निफ्टी में कैसे रन करना है. सेम चीज. And I'll show you the combined result of all the 6 strategies. So that is why I suggested that you take the subscription part, you take the pro plan where you can run 6 strategies every day. And currently I am running 61 algos basically, but you will get, see this. See how the maximum drawdown further reduced. ये हो गया हमारा निफ्टी का भी बास्केट. Same logic, but in Nifty the 40 CPR will be near at the money, right? In Nifty the 20 rupees premium will be at the money on expiry, and this 40 rupees premium will be at the money on expiry. But in Bank Nifty it will be very out of the money. Okay, why not re-execute? We haven't got that good result. That is why you can backtest any strategies with variations, right? On Quantiply, indicators cannot be used like EMA, RSI. It is only used for time-based strategies like basically stock market strategies that can be backtested. See, can you explain again why option buying and selling combined strategy is powerful? Because both the buying and selling work in a different manner. Buying strategies basically make money in trending market and they make 1:5, 1:7 money. मतलब लॉस के टाइम पे अगर 500 का लॉस हो रहा है तो प्रॉफिट के टाइम पे 3000 का प्रॉफिट होगा. तो रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड इज हाईली फेवरेबल इन बाइंग, but you do not get trending markets every day. So selling strategy will contribute and avoid, basically जब आपको बाइंग में लॉस होगा इन साइडवेज मार्केट तो सेलिंग में आपको तो प्रॉफिट होगा, तो आपका लॉस कंट्रोल में आ जाएगा और ड्रॉडाउन कंट्रोल में रहेगा. तो स्टेबिलिटी इज बीइंग गिवन बाय सेलिंग, हायर रिटर्न्स आर बीइंग गिवन बाय बाइंग. Any person, any successful trader runs a combination of buying and selling strategies together. Strategies were buying, rest of all of them are selling strategies. Okay, first 2 are buying, rest all the 4 are selling strategy. Combined together you can make a good portfolio of 6 to 7 lakh rupees and run in variation in different combination of buying and selling based on your risk appetite. Sir, is it advisable to keep 1% extra SL so that stock market? Yeah, you can do that. Personally, I do that 1% extra SL. So if I backtest the strategy, with 20% SL, I keep 21% in live execution. Please show the result of Nifty strategy. So Nifty strategy का result ये है. This is the result of only Nifty strategies. Are these the best strategies basis on your experience so far? I can say these are one of the best strategies based on my experience. You can, if you can backtest and improve the strategies furthermore, that is well and good. See that backtest range in mine after login. After logging in, you have to first select on range breakout. Then you can see the range. Otherwise, you won't be able to see. Can these strategies can directly be used without any further optimization because you are already getting very low drawdown in the combination of the entire strategy. You can directly run these entire basket without any changes. are we supposed to pay 2000 into 4 rupees in one go? No, you're not supposed to pay 2000 into 4 rupees in one go. As and when you require the credits, you can pay. So if you want to pay only for 1 month, you can pay directly only for 1 month and take 1 month subscription. Or you can add the money and click on auto renew so that you do not have to worry about the Quantiply subscription getting closed. How do you reduce brokerage cost? For brokerage cost, now best I would suggest you to is start with AC Agarwal or Finvesia or Kotak Neo. These are the supported brokers that offer very low brokerage. Finvesia and Kotak Neo will provide you with zero brokerage. AC Agarwal will provide you with 3 rupees order. I personally prefer 3 rupees per order in AC Agarwal. Change in expiry day for the strategy does not affect the strategy because we are running all the strategies all days. It does not matter. Pro plan, see, every plan is for 1 month. Simple. What are the charges? Charges are basically for pro plan. The charges are 2000 rupees for 6 strategies. All of the PDFs, screenshots, and everything will be uploaded later and will be shared with you. Do you provide the service of portfolio handling for algo? India recently had got a lot of issues. That is why. How you get 10K month return in Nifty Bs? What is the method? So I have a very big portfolio of 35 lakh rupees that is pledged. That is why I get 10,000 rupees again. Quantiply provide all trade logs in income tax format. See, for income tax, you can basically download all of the trades from your broker terminal. You do not have to. You do not have to provide Quantiply reports. You have to share the broker terminal report. See, Quantiply does not provide portfolio management services. Quantiply is only an execution platform and it is for personal use only. अगर आपके पास में मैं आपको बताता हूं कुछ कॉम्बिनेशन करके कि आपके पास में अगर लेट्स से ये एक अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन है 2.5-3 lakh rupees. For 3 lakh rupees, this is a good combination. For 3 lakh rupees, almost 30% return, 39% return in 1 year. As your risk appetite increases, you can increase the lots in buying. अभी आप देख लीजिए, अभी मैंने बाइंग के लॉट बढ़ा दिया और सेलिंग के मैंने 2 रखे हैं, तो मेरा रिटर्न कितना इंप्रूव हो गया? 80% रिटर्न एवरी ईयर. फॉर वन स्ट्रैटेजी इट इज 250 ओनली फॉर द स्टार्टर पैक. तो वो बिगिनर के लिए ही है. बाद में जाकर आपको प्लान या सेमी प्रो प्लान ही लेना पड़ेगा और हर एक्स्ट्रा एल्गो पर आपको 250 रुपीज पे करना है. एंड द 250 रुपीज इज ओनली आफ्टर यू हैव बॉट द सेमी प्रो और प्रो प्लान. एल्गो एग्जिट ऑर्डर ऑटोमेटिकली होगा. इट विल पुट लिमिट ऑर्डर इन द ब्रोकर एंड एग्जिट once you have selected exit as limit. Expectancy above 1 is good for portfolio. अच्छा, expectancy above 1 is good for portfolio of strategy of 10 lakh. So let's say आपका अगर 10 लाख रुपए कैपिटल है, हाँ, अगर आपका 10 लाख रुपए कैपिटल है, तो 10 लाख रुपए अगर आपको डिप्लॉय करना है तो मैं बताता हूं कैसे आप चेंज कर सकते हो. इसमें आप लॉट्स चेंज करना. अब ये देख लीजिए, 10 लाख रुपए आप इधर डिप्लॉय कर लीजिए. एस्टिमेटेड मार्जिन 9 lakh rupees and keep 2 times of drawdown as the estimated margin. You see how 10 lakhs has given a return of approximately 5.5 lakh rupees this year, approximately 63% return. If you follow whatever the things that I have shared in the today's video, you will see. हो सकता है कि आपको लगे कि ये रिटर्न फेक है. आपको 60 नहीं तो 30% तो रिटर्न आराम से बनेगा. एंड यू विल स्टिल बी इन द टॉप 11% ऑफ इंडिया. ठीक है. इवन इफ यू मेक 10%, 20% रिटर्न अ ईयर, you are still a king in the trading part here, because 89% traders are losing money. I'm sharing the updated link for 10 lakhs. See, many people are asking about the portfolio management services. Quantiply does not provide anything for portfolio management services. It is only for execution platform. For any queries related, if you are having any queries related to algo trading, you can message me on my private number that I've shared in the chat box. Further queries related to algo trading, you can message me on this number and I will be happy to solve all of your queries. All of the strategies we have discussed today are the same strategies, right? Okay. I hope most of the queries are solved. Okay. अगर किसी को और भी कुछ queries रहा, just scroll down, you will be able to see all of the messages. See, if you are having any queries, personal queries related to algo trading, you can message me on this number. That is 7674007938. Right? Quantiply team, just share the Quantiply WhatsApp number so that people, those who are having any further queries, can message you on the Quantiply support group. And you show the returns using at least 1% slippage. Okay, not an issue. Last thing I'm going to show you is the returns of the entire basket with 1% slippage. Right? So I'm running the strategies with 1% slippage. रिकॉर्डिंग आपको YouTube पे अपलोड हो जाएगा, आपको मिल जाएगा. Which is better between StockMock and Quantiply? See, everyone has got confused. StockMock is backtesting platform. StockMock और Quantiply को कोई रिश्ता ही नहीं है. Quantiply पे तो आप रन कर रहे हो स्ट्रैटेजी को. Quantiply is running, StockMock is backtesting, so there is no relation in both of them. Right? So अभी आपको दिख रहा है कि 1% स्लिपेज हमने ऐड कर दिया है, इनबिल्ट 1% स्लिपेज. बैंक निफ्टी लॉट साइज 15, निफ्टी लॉट साइज 50 और हम इसको टेस्ट कर रहे हैं. राइट? सो वी आर टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ द वेबिनार हियर. अभी आपको मैं दिखा देता हूं. अभी आप देख लीजिए, ये है 1% स्लिपेज के साथ में. ड्रॉडाउन बढ़ गया, ऑब्वियसली स्लिपेज बढ़ा है तो ड्रॉडाउन बढ़ गया. अभी आप फिर भी 1% स्लिपेज के साथ में देख लीजिए आप. Does this strategy look good? You have understood a lot of things. Do put your feedback in the chat box so that we are motivated to have such more webinars in the coming future where we discuss salient features of Quantiply and how you can design your own strategies. Do put your valuable feedback in the comment section below and let us know how we can further improve our communication with all of our subscribers as well. Right?